in about 2 weeks, you are going to publish an article on the internet. And for 2 weeks, we're going to study information articles online to find out what the pros do, what people who actually publish online do. So when we're reading these information articles online, we need to notice things in these articles, things that we might want to try when we write our own articles. So on page 21 of your English resource notebook, I would like you to write information articles. And we're just going to keep a running list of things we notice about information articles. So I wrote 3 things already. I wrote that I notice information articles usually are about very specific topics. So I'm just going to write a little bullet point in my notebook and just write specific topic. You don't have to write the whole sentence, just write specific topic. Information articles also have enticing headlines that make you curious, make you want to read more. So I'm going to write enticing headlines. And they usually have an introduction or an intro that grabs the reader's attention. And some of you might have already done these things in the article that you wrote for your on-demand assessment, which is awesome. Nod your head if you feel like when you wrote your information article for the on-demand assessment, you did some of these things, or maybe all of these things when you wrote it. Yeah, okay, awesome. So we're gonna look at some examples of just the titles and just examples of how specific these articles are. So I'm on tweentribune.com right now, and one of the first articles is called "It Happened!" Exclamation point. Clubs win in World Series drought. So that article has a very specific topic. It's about how the Cubs won and how they haven't won in a very long time. It's a drought, and they're comparing the non-winning streak to a drought. So when I click this article, there's an awesome image. So that's something else I noticed about information articles. They have images with captions. So I'm going to write images with captions in my notebook. It happened. Okay. Third baseman Kris Bryant started to smile even before he fielded the ball. And with his throw to first for the final out, the agonizing wait till next year was over at last. Okay, so they're zooming in on a very specific part of the game. They're actually helping you visualize this player, Kris Bryant, smiling. So this lead helps you to visualize what's happening. So that's another thing information articles do. They elaborate to help readers visualize. If you didn't watch the game, at least you could see what they're talking about in the article. Okay, let's look at another article. Ooh, this one looks interesting. Teachers use election to spark student debate. So that's about a current event. So it's about teachers and how they're using the election to spark debate in their classrooms. Notice the very specific title of this article. It's not just titled "The Election." No, it's more about classrooms. What are they doing in their classrooms? So I'm going to click this and read the first. There's another image with a caption. From mock elections to writing projects and electoral college math, teachers are embracing the presidential race between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. They see it as a real-world teaching tool. Okay, so there's a lot of examples in their introduction, and it's making me, as a teacher, wonder, what writing projects? What math projects? What are they doing? I want to know, and actually, I don't know if you want to know what other classes are doing. Is this making you want to know what other classes are doing with the election? Yeah, so they're giving you examples. So I'm going to write examples, and that is enticing you to want to know more about the article. Okay, so, and then the next paragraph is even more interesting. Muslims, period. Taxes, period. The wall, period. Emails, period. So it's just going straight to the point. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna write that too. Getting straight to the point. So today during reading workshop, you can choose to go to one of these websites, commonlit.org, Tween Tribune, Time for Kids, Actively Learn. You can choose to go to any of those websites and read some more informational articles and add to your list about things you notice these pros doing that you might want to try in an article you write. So right now, I want you to talk to your partner about the article you wrote last week, your on-demand piece. How could you take that topic and make it more specific like the pros do? Go ahead and talk to your partner.